Are you ready for the ultimate bikepacking weekend adventure? Join us for an unforgettable self-supported bikepacking trip through Southwest Virginia. The Grayson Gravel Pie Bikepacking Adventure travels along the Virginia Creeper Trail, the beautiful gravel roads of Grayson County, Virginia, and the New River Trail. All lodging and camping arrangements are included, along with daily routes and guides riding along with you. This self-supported adventure offers resupply opportunities every 20 miles for your food and water needs. Find out more at graveltraveldirt.com.
You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
I'm Joey.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Jess.
And I'm Jess, but it's my turn to say that, Joey.
Because she's here.
She's
we
back.
actually recorded?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been a while since you've been back.
We can.
Oh, well, you know.
We can do whatever we want to do. It's our podcast. Everybody, this is episode 219. Mid-Atlantic Gravel Travel and Dirt. After a week off, you can tell we're a little out of practice.
Hiatus.
I did not have the card to record the podcast, but I do now. So we are limited in time.
Where was the card?
The card is sitting at home on my computer desk.
Oh.
So. If you do hear this, a podcast where we talk about gravel bikes, adventure biking, bike packing, bike camping, or just playing bikes. How are you guys doing tonight? Okay.
Hungry. No, I'm just kidding.
We just had delicious.
I'm a little tired.
We just had delicious Chinese.
It's been a long last few days.
You have been.
I was off and then I was on again.
Yeah, you have been like travel mode up in the wilds of New York,
New York.
fishing for trout.
Yeah, 12.
How'd you do?
Well, how much time we got?
We got as much time
All right,
as we
well,
need.
let's start out with a drive. So I woke up at 5:30 and I proceeded to, I did pretty good. That's like, I've been all over the country and that's one of my favorite places to go to.
Yeah.
I love the fishing. I love everything about it, but it's also one of the hardest places to catch fish.
The photos
Like-
were pretty. The ones you posted
Yeah.
a select few.
I didn't do a lot of phone stuff. I deleted Facebook, some other stuff. I did leave Instagram, but I also didn't take my phone out, take a lot of pictures.
That's
No,
good.
I mean,
You
I
should do
caught-
that. Everybody should do that. At some point in time.
Yeah.
Go dark.
I caught the fish I did, but I missed 5 or 6 times more. Like,
Okay.
it's just very difficult up there.
Yeah.
Like, there's tons of fish, and it's very healthy, and the population's strong, and the river's beautiful, and all the rivers.
Nice.
But fish are smart. You need like a PhD of fishing to like.
How did everybody else do?
Everyone
Was it about the same across the
I
board?
had more numbers,
Mhm.
and I had bigger fish.
Okay.
But we all had a good time.
Okay.
But the difference is I'm 33, and the old guys I go with are
Don't be
late
careful.
60,
Be careful.
and then the other ones are in their 70s. So
Okay, there we go.
yeah, I'm on the water more. I'm covering more ground.
Yeah.
But at the same time is, I have those 3 guys going out in the water. As much as they teach me, I'm also like their guide at the same time, where
Nice.
if they're a mile spread on the river, I'm going back and forth a lot. Like I'm doing 8-10 miles a day, and they might do 3.
Well, that's
And
nice.
I'm checking in on them, and I'm making sure
Yeah.
they're not face up or down in the water. And we're hiking into places. So like I said, I'm tripling what they're doing, but I'm covering a lot of water.
Yeah.
I'm fishing more. It's the Delaware River, especially at the headwaters by the dams, it could be 110 degrees in the summer, and if you're in the water,
Mhm.
you're going to be freezing.
Yeah, because the water's cold. Yeah. Was it hard? I know it's always hard for you when Joey's not here. So, but you made it out okay, Jess.
I wasn't done with my fishing stories.
Well, you
God, please be done with your fishing story.
got up and left.
You see me going like this?
I just did a quick synopsis. I got to go to day 1. No, just kidding. I did get my yearly French toast, deep fried French toast from the Roscoe Diner.
What?
Yeah, I do it every
That
year.
sounds delicious.
It's amazing,
Woo.
but you got to have it like once a year.
Okay.
It's thick too.
Yeah, because if you have it more than once a year,
Yeah. Get that with a little bit of bacon, put some
my
butter on it and some syrup. Oh yeah,
Nice.
but as far as like you need calories up there. Like you're burning, and you're in cold water, so you're like really burning them. So I actually ate really good. We only go out a couple times up there. We had some good dinners. I did a whole pork butt, which fed Jess, my friend Dennis, his wife Heidi, while the men were gone. We ate it. We had some amazing steak tips. We had some good homemade sausages.
You stay in like a little Airbnb, like a cabin or
No,
something like that, or
it's
is it
a
like
place called the Delaware River Club?
Okay.
It's a lodge, but it's like it reminds me of a very nice Schitt's Creek.
Okay,
But there's
all right.
something about the club that I just love it so much.
So it's like an old motel kind of
Yeah.
setup. Okay,
And
okay.
it's revamped, and it's got this own vibe kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
And there's something about it. And there's other places all over to stay, but I will never stay anywhere else.
Right on.
Like it's got a couple rooms. You have a little living room and a little counter for a microwave and a fridge. You don't even turn the TV on, but
Okay.
you're not there to stay in
No.
your room all day.
Oh.
If you are, it's Ed's playing his guitar and we're having drinks, and we don't drink a lot, but it's nice to have a little bourbon every day. And
Sounds like a lovely week.
yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
that was a
you're getting
long
off the
trip.
water once it's dark,
Uh-huh.
but you're getting back after your morning and afternoon of fishing around like 4 or 5, making dinner. So you're back on the water at 6 till sunset, like past sunset, because there's huge hatches. There's a nice couple that they used to live down here. Their father lives in California and has his boat on the riverside
Mhm.
by Point Patience, across from that. And they came up, met us, and then while we were on our drift one day with a guide, and we got back at 9:30, they made homemade Korean short sticky ribs or whatever.
Oh, yum.
Like, while we were there, they grilled them up,
Nice.
and fresh right. Oh my god,
They're so good.
that guy. Yeah, that was the best meal I've had in a long time. Let alone, like, I always say the best meal is
When you don't have to cook.
but
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, that's like next level,
Nice.
and it was good. It was just long, like it was long enough to where I was ready to come home, but I didn't want to come home. But I was
Mm.
kind of getting tired of
Yeah.
being stuck with everyone,
Yeah.
and then you got a 6-hour car ride home.
Yeah.
And like I say every year, I'm not taking, like, I want to take my bike,
Mm.
but I'm
Don't
just
need
too
to.
pooped.
Yeah. Well, I
Maybe I'll
mean,
get a Brompton.
I actually think it's good for you to take a break from the bike because, like, it's hard working in a bike shop.
Yeah.
I know because I used to do it. It's like the last thing you want to do when you're done with a day of handling bikes is to do more bike stuff.
Yeah.
So I think having a week away from bikes altogether is probably really healthy for you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think so, Jess?
Sure. But I'm so glad we don't have to talk about fishing stories anymore.
wow. Thanks.
So I asked you earlier. You made out.
Hold on, I wasn't done. No, I'm just being.
You made out fine last week. So did you have a nice week while Joey was away?
Yes, it was wonderful. It
Right.
was the dog and I.
And you had lobster bisque every
we had
night?
lobster bisque every night, lobster raviolis.
Nice.
That is false. One night, she called me. Luckily, it's nice to be a regular at Island Sushi.
Because my credit card shut off.
Fraudulent charges or something.
Because Joey was in New York, so
But they didn't shut my card off.
So we always have to call the bank now. I think it's a good idea anytime you travel to call the bank and say, these are the states that we are traveling in. And so my cards will be used there so that they don't do that.
So what happened,
So,
Jessica?
I asked them to rate how much I owe, and my husband would come back and pay the bill.
Did they put your picture on the wall?
No, but they wrote down my phone number, and I was like, Clinton will know we come here every Friday.
Yeah, no, it's nice being a regular.
Yeah, it's good. To, it's
I
good
worry about her. That's the only reason I worry about leaving.
Yeah.
It's her.
Blake and I were fine.
Yeah. Blake took care of you. You took care of Blake.
Yeah,
But I'm sure you're happy to have Joey home. You're very happy.
yeah,
Yeah. We're all happy to have Joey home.
yeah.
I came home sick. It's driving her nuts.
Well,
The season is like a month plus behind up there.
so it's
The
pollen time.
pollen is ridiculous, and I'm not used to that pollen.
Makes sense.
And
Makes
it
sense.
looked like fog on the water at one time coming off the mountain.
Well, you have a lighter appearance to you now. He's
Yeah.
much, he's
My gingerness.
lightened, and he's just he looks. I don't know. Just Joe, you got a good look going on right now.
Thank you.
He got new glasses.
I know,
It's
but
the glasses that did it.
it's not the glasses that did it. So, good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
What do you mean, good job?
Just having a week
Long
away.
hair, don't care.
Oh my computer just shut off.
Oh no.
Having a week away is a good thing, and I think, like I said, I think it's healthy for you to step away from the bike world for a while. But it's
Yeah.
always good to come back to it.
Sometimes.
It's always good to come back to it. We haven't even thrown our discount codes out yet. Should I do that, or are we going to stop doing that? Should I throw out discount codes?
If anybody wants salt stick,
They're in the show notes.
you should buy them.
Salt Sticks and Joe J's, you can get 20% off there. Use code LOVEBUY, Cutaway USA. Talk to Philip. Discount code GTD20. Take 20% off your order there. And if you're looking for an Orange Mud hydration pack, the code is real long. It's 15% off. I'm going to have all the links and everything in the show notes. How's that?
And our friend Kelly Catelli is wearing a Cutaway jersey today
Bravo.
because the winner of the first stage of Transylvania
Mhm.
gets a yellow jersey, and it's by Cutaway.
Now, that is a 5-stage mountain bike race. Am I
Yes.
correct in that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't usually follow it every year through Kerry Warner's vlog. Like, if you want to keep up with it, maybe not with like the whole thing, but watch. Kerry Warner puts his vlog out like every day of each stage.
Of
Yes,
everything that
he
happened.
won it today.
He won,
did
he
win
won the
today.
whole thing
Mhm.
last year
Okay.
and in the past.
I know Father Dave is up there.
Father Dave hopefully is wearing a gold
And
jersey every day.
He posted today something about how new experience he actually got to pass somebody. So
Oh wow, he is now Master Father Dave.
Master Father, that's true.
Put
Yeah,
that
but then you have
hashtag.
to call me Master Dusk because I have my masters too.
I wonder if he's riding the Transylvania?
Yeah.
He's riding on his Hanzo.
I wonder if he's riding it in his like robe and cap.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be funny.
That would be really
'Cause
good.
It would get stuck very different places.
No capes. No capes.
No capes.
No capes on bike.
Master Father Dave.
Now, where is that? Do you guys know where that is?
Central Pennsylvania.
I knew Pennsylvania, but I mean,
I think-
central. Oh, it's
They ride part of it as part of like you crisscross some unpaved stuff.
Yeah, he
You're
said-
Bald Eagle and
Yeah,
stuff.
I was following his Instagram stuff today, and he said something about Rothrock. It might be. Is it Rothrock?
You're all over that area.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, if you're up there riding mountain bikes in stages, good on you.
Well, we had lots of friends do lots of cool things.
Oh yeah.
Our West Virginia friends did the assault up Mount Mitchell or something
Mhm.
with our friend Larry.
I've got that in the Strava
Oh,
section.
sorry.
But Larry and Jason both knocked out Assault on Mount Mitchell, and I think Daryl did a part of it. And Larry sent me a link. The news, actually, the local news in Spartanburg actually covered the start of the event and followed the course throughout the day. Isn't that cool? That's kind of cool. I mean, local news to actually take that on is kind of a fun thing.
Well, they heard Larry was going.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
It could be. We're following this guy right
Hey,
here.
freaking Paris. Like,
So that's 100 some odd miles, 103 miles with over 11,000 feet of elevation. But the thing about that is it's all at the end. It looks like profile.
haven't you done it before?
No, I've not
Oh.
done it. I've climbed Mount Mitchell, but not from Marion, North
You haven't
Carolina.
assaulted it.
I have not assaulted it. I have not gone from the bottom to the top. I have gone along the parkway and then climbed Mount Mitchell. So I've been to the top of Mount Mitchell, but I have not come all the way from the valley floor. I think it's 10,000 foot climb. I think what the number was. So you ride like 75 or 80 miles, and then all of a sudden you just do nothing but go up,
Well, that sucks.
right? Because it's straight up to the top.
I'm gonna go to Larry's
And
profile.
I've heard that the worst part about that, now, like I said, I've never done it, but from talking to people that have done it, is the bus ride home back to Spartanburg, because it's a one way. So you have to, when you're
a
done,
bus for 100 miles.
when you're done with 100 miles
Is it a school bus?
and 11,000 feet, you have to wait for a bus ride to take you.
Where do you put your bike?
I think they have like a transport
Leave it.
for the bike, and then you get on a bus and with a whole bunch of other sweaty, grumpy, tired, cramping people. Can you imagine the cramping on that bus?
Well, sitting on school buses are very uncomfortable
Yeah.
Right? They're
because
horrible.
they're made for children, right? So
Right.
they're like,
Oh, yeah, look at that elevation profile.
I know, isn't that crazy? I agree.
Why don't they
School bus
just
is
start?
horrible.
Why don't they just start like right there?
You're pointing at the bottom.
why
Like
don't they just go down the mountain, Joey?
like mile 60.
Why don't they start at the top and
we're
go to
going
the
down Mount Mitchell today.
Why don't
Why don't we do that?
Why don't we de-assault
I mean,
Mount Mitchell?
why don't they start like at the base of the climb instead of ride like 60 miles to it?
Hey, why don't we do this next year? We'll do is we will go and start at the top of Mount Mitchell and ride to Spartanburg, and then everybody else is riding from Spartanburg to the top of Mount Mitchell, and we can wave at them and cheer them on as they go
Well,
by.
then will there be a bus taking us to our cars?
No, because we'll just hook a ride with whoever is coming back to
Oh, okay,
Spartanburg.
okay.
They'll take us back to the top of Mount Mitchell and get our cars. Larry, you up for that? I'm sure he is. Larry's up for about anything. So anyway, a lot of fun. Congratulations to both Larry and Jason. I think Daryl did. There's apparently a version of that stops short of climbing Mount Mitchell. It goes from Spartanburg to Marion.
Do you still have to ride the bus back?
Probably, unless you're going to turn around and ride your bike back. It'd be a 150-mile day. I don't know. It seems crazy. I'm not real big on the whole like having to transport back. That seems. The right way to do it, I think, would be to like hook up with some people and go find a way to stash a place to stash a car, like somewhere up on the parkway. And then, because there's that saddle that's just at the base of Mount Mitchell on the parkway, you could park there.
The Brooks?
Yeah, it's a Brooks saddle. And you could park a car there, and then once you get to the top of Mount Mitchell, you could just roll back down, hop in the car, and drive yourselves back to the other vehicle. So stage it. That's probably the right way to do it. But I don't know. That may actually not like you doing that. I don't know. Anyway.
How's your bike riding been?
I've been riding a bit. I've been riding a fair bit. Had a little issue with the Roubaix that Chris was able to help me out with. Handy. Went to pull the brakes on it the other day, and it bottomed out. I'm not sure what that was. And you know how like
I did it on purpose.
Well, you know,
actually never touched it. I never did the build.
You know how sometimes when you pump a brake,
Yeah, you get a little air in the
you
line.
get some air in the line, but eventually it kind of comes back.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to happen, and it just never did. But I did ride it last night, and it feels really good after riding the Otto for a long time. It's
Are
good
we
to go back and
all
forth.
attending Jubilee tomorrow?
Yeah.
My plan is to, yes. I'm excited about that. So Jubilee Fermentations, is it Jubilee Fermentations?
Jubilee Farms and Fermentations.
And they are in California.
Leonardtown. Off Medley's Neck.
In
Middle of
St.
nowhere.
And they do you tell the people what they do, Joey, what y'all are doing.
Dan does have a brewery down there, a small brewery, Jubilee Fermentations. It's all local. It's all delicious. It's a light, refreshing post-ride beer, if you ask me.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah. And Dan's been great. We did the inaugural ride back in November, I think. And now that Dan's back with his happy hour, which he does happy hour every Thursday from 4 to 8, we worked all winter trying to get something going, but we couldn't because the farmers and the hunters. So what we've come to agreement, the last Thursday of every month, the trails are open for hikers and riders. So
Nice.
2 to 3 mile loops. It's a little different than it was in the fall.
What's different about it?
I don't know. I think he said he had to reroute some stuff.
Okay.
So we'll find out tomorrow.
Okay.
So open 4 to 8. We won't be there till, I think I'm going to close at 5 and then we'll all go over early. But, yeah, trails are open. You can't get beer before you ride, only after you ride.
Okay.
You could we went 2 weeks ago for the opening of it. We brought, I should have done it a little different. I had to make white chicken chili, so I made a whole crock pot meal and we took dishes and then bag of dishes over, but other people just brought like box sandwiches from Doodle or whatever.
All right.
But we took a whole meal and had a picnic there, had refreshments for the last hour and a half.
Supposedly they have good bread.
Yeah, inside
Really?
the barn.
Fresh bread with olive oil and stuff.
Yummy.
Yeah.
And they have non-alcoholic drinks too.
Nice.
It's dog friendly on leashes.
Okay.
Because Blake will go after the chickens.
Now, I remember the thing we did in the fall was so much fun.
Yep.
Because it was just like a little loop. I'm trying to get. I meant to do it today. I wanted to get my mountain bike out, and I got to refresh the sealant. I need some pedals. I'm not going to worry too much about the suspension. I've got a shock pump. I'm just going to put some air in it to kind of like amp it up. And I'm thinking about bringing my mountain bike. So I'm excited about that. Are you excited about it? Are you going to be there? You're going to be there, Jess. Joey's going to be there.
Yeah.
All the shop folks are going to be there. Emma and Chris are going to be there.
Ethan,
So cool.
Thomas, Noah, Jim,
Everybody.
Ryan, maybe.
Everybody. Oh, I'm coming. I'm going to be there. No, I am really.
I didn't say no, but it'll be fun till 8 o'clock.
Till
Do
8 o'clock.
a couple loops and then come and have a beer.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Bring some money.
Do they do any food?
No,
besides
it's
the
bring your
bread?
own food.
Let's bring your
That's
own.
why, like I said, we brought a whole meal.
Okay.
Me, Chris, Emma, and Jess,
Perfect.
and we have
We
white
should
chicken
bring
chili.
Wawa sandwiches
Yeah,
tomorrow.
next time it'll be like subs.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Stop and get a Wawa sandwich and then just crack that
Well,
open, and
it's
sit out by the fire.
inconvenient.
Yeah.
Wawa. We need one on our side of the road.
It's coming.
Aren't we supposed? Yeah, I was gonna. Was it
Yeah, the old
Going in
firehouse.
the place of the old firehouse.
the old firehouse?
Well,
Where's
they're
the
trying to move
old
the Solomon's Firehouse to Lesbia across from Weiss in the big open field by the Bank of America.
Okay.
But it is definitely
Years.
coming in Dow Road.
Okay.
It might be
So-
2 or 3 years.
So what you're saying is it has to wait until the firehouse moves.
Yeah, but they're looking at putting it also in the parking lot with the hotel and
enough
the
room.
Ruddy Duck.
Okay.
Too small.
Who owns that piece of property? We're getting way off like what people are interested
You thought the fishing side was bad,
Yeah.
everyone, because we all know Sheets is
No,
better.
let's be real here though. Having a Wawa that I can walk to
in.
during the day is amazing.
That would be dangerous.
You know, like I have to go for a mental health walk anyway. Like why not go to Wawa?
We need it. We need something like a Wawa down here. We
Sheetz.
don't have it. I don't care if it's a Wawa or Sheets. I would love a
Oh.
Royal Farms. Woo!
Oh, there's rumors of Royal Farms is coming down here somewhere.
Where?
I don't know.
They could build in my front
Oh,
yard.
it's eavesdropping somewhere. But anyway, let's get back to the podcast.
That's okay. You want to do Strava Club? Let's do Strava Club.
No,
Let's
that's
do
okay.
Strava Club.
Let's do Strava.
We got Mark Duran with 137.0, Jim Borden with 145.5, and Dave Easley with 207.8, all from the United States of America. Maybe, I don't know. We're not going to do states anymore.
Let's stop doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe people don't like people knowing where they're from when they're doing the rides. Strava privacy. Nobody complained. I'm just like, I actually got lazy and stopped looking at the where
Yeah.
people were from. So here's, listeners, if you think you want to hear where people are from or it's like a good thing, let us know. Otherwise, we're just going to ditch that.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, no one gives us feedback anyway.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Sage Seifert for rocking the Haywood 390 and taking the top of the podium and then riding 55 miles back home.
So I got that special request to throw that shout out, which I was told I was happy to oblige because that's a pretty significant effort.
Do we know this person?
No, but we're going to meet him at Grusk.
Oh.
He's going to be at Grusk. He actually messaged me on Strava or followed up on the post or something and tagged me and said that he's going to be at Grusk, and that Grusk, the longest whatever distance, because that's 300.
I look at that one in the bathroom every day at work. I put that map up in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I look at it too every once in a
I
while.
think of Travis every time.
Uh,
Larry and Jason knocked out the assault.
Joey, we did this already.
Okay, I'm reading the show notes, but yeah,
okay.
special. This is the time we're supposed to give him a shout out.
yeah, that's true.
To break in the top 100, you need 136.2, which is a little bit higher than normal.
Jumped up. It's
Speaking of jumping up, we jumped up to 899.
didn't we break 900?
Yeah,
at
and then,
some
you know.
point?
And then you got unfollowed.
Yeah, and then people were like, "Oh, I'm not doing that anymore."
Which is cool. Strava.com/clubs/gravel travel dirt. I don't care. Follow us or not.
Follow us or not. Maybe we'll even stop.
There's no monetary or anything with Strava like our YouTube channel, but we'll keep chugging.
All right. So, what's going on in the bike world? Is there anything
Um,
any of your dealers have that's new that people may want to hear about?
No, we're in that I don't know, times are different. Normally this is the time of year where we're right on the edge of the new product stuff coming out. This is like pre-COVID.
Mm.
So like April kind of starts into May and then finishes in June, where you have the big spring push. The last of the model year inventory is you're trying to sell it.
So, getting rid of the stuff from last year.
Not a lot of new stuff is coming out, and it kind of leads into July, which is for the bike industry was usually the rollover. It's
Mm.
also for the roadside when the tour started. For some reason, they launched more stuff with the tour than the Giro or the Vuelta for some reason.
It kind of makes sense.
A little more
It's
nostalgic.
a little bit more.
A little bit more known as far as the non-cycling people.
I don't want to say mainstream, but I mean,
No, but your average non-cyclist knows what the tour is, but they don't know what the Giro is.
Yeah, they don't know anything.
It's all because of
anything
Lance.
else.
But excuse me. So yeah, that's usually how things go. But now with COVID, I mean, Specialized launches stuff all over. Like I had the new Allay that launched yesterday. I've had that for like 5 weeks in my store.
have you had?
We just couldn't announce it or put it on our website.
Did you have it on the floor though?
Oh, you could have bought it.
But they just sort of like
It's usually never like that. It actually was way ahead of schedule, unlike most stuff. But And we're seeing stuff getting launched all the time now.
There's no
So-
real method to the madness. It's just like,
Yeah.
it feels like,
July 1st, we start getting hounded for preseason stuff.
well, it kind of makes sense, because if you want to stay in front of people now, I think you've got to always have something to be talking about in this world of social.
Yeah.
In the world of social, you've
It's different than,
always
like,
got to
5
have
years
something.
ago.
Yeah, it used to be the Saturday morning cartoons were all announced in the fall, and or in the what I'm talking about. Like, they come out at one time, and the shows and the TV. But now everything's kind of like just hodgepodge,
Yeah.
because you got to have that kind of a schedule.
Now with the gravel industry, they launch stuff at Mid-South,
Sea Otter.
Sea Otter had a lot of stuff. Unbound is next weekend.
Mm.
Companies will launch stuff there. What was like 2 weeks ago, or
SBT.
no, that wasn't. That's not yet. There was something a few weeks ago. I forgot what it was that everyone went to. Maybe a month ago, and
Sea Otter.
no.
Just keep tossing stuff out, Jess.
I know our friend David Brinsfield was at Sea
There
Otter.
were, I forgot people launch stuff there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Mid-South, and I'm just mixing stuff up.
I don't know.
But it wasn't Mid-South. I forgot what it was. But yeah, the gravel side's doing that,
Yeah.
and the mountain bike side launches stuff at Sea Otter.
Hmm.
So you never know what you're going to get. There's no. Sea Otter's the biggest show right now.
Well, you were talking earlier about a $50 tire lever. What was that?
Oh, that was on Narrativist. It's recycled carbon. It's recycled carbon into a tire lever. I don't know.
Why would they do that?
You build it, people will come.
True. Okay.
You got dentists
Fair.
that need to fuel their
Fair,
checkbook.
fair, fair,
burn those.
fair.
Yeah.
Because you want to be the guy that pulls out the carbon fiber, like,
Yeah.
tire lever. That doesn't make sense. Whatever.
It's
It
a
is.
wild world.
It's a brave new world. It's a brave new
Some
world.
people want flashy. Some people.
What's going on in the world of
New in the world in Jess Sikorsky.
no is there anything going on the women's side of, you were talking about Kelly?
Well,
We're doing
Kelly's
well.
crushing it.
Kelly's crushing it.
She's camping by her friend Carrie,
Okay.
and I don't know if Sherman's there.
Okay.
So I don't know where Sherman is. Joey, do you know where Sherman
Instagram. Sherman was in the kitchen trying to beg for food.
is? Wow, Sherman was at.
There we go.
Sherman is Carrie Warner's dog.
Okay.
And I always message him like, hey, I think you're really cool, but I think Sherman's better. So I think that I just need to make sure Carrie's in the right spot.
We need to have him on the podcast. Sherman, not Carrie Warner.
Sherman's a dog, so he could talk to Blake.
Him and Blake, yeah.
So we could just put Blake on the microphone.
I thought we were we're trying to line Carrie up, right?
Yeah, it might be in I'll follow up with him after Transylvania.
Yeah. He's busy right now.
Yeah.
Busy winning races and crushing rock,
Honest, hey.
doing all that.
He should not be busy enough to take Sherman for a walk.
I'm
You,
sure
you need to watch his vlog. He's always doing stuff with Sherman.
Yeah.
Maybe if Sherman had a vlog.
You know,
but
You watch a lot of YouTube?
No.
Nope.
No, you don't. You
Nope.
do. I know you do.
Remember,
I do.
remember at Unpaved, Carrie was joking about like how many times people come up and be like, oh, like the wife's like, oh, my husband watches you on our TV or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Joey, when I come down in the morning, like on Saturdays and Sundays, like Joey like goes through his whole like YouTube playlist.
Yeah.
Like he watches all of his new things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like YouTube's because, well, there's a lot of great bike content and there's a lot of good fishing and a lot of good cooking. And if I want to watch like a 6 or 8 minute clip, like it's easier than watching a movie.
Sure.
It's nice.
And sometimes it's
My attention span isn't like to the point where my kids at work are only into reels.
Yeah, I
15
can't.
seconds.
I can't. You know what I can't stand is the longer TikToks and reels, the ones that are like 4 and 5 minutes long. It's like no. If I'm looking at, I don't do TikTok. I actually watch Instagram reels. But when they get too long, I'm like, nope, go on. I just
Oh, yeah.
I want that immediate. But I do watch a lot of 15 to 20 minute
YouTubes.
I love them.
Yeah. It's
I
like
watched
the
some
perfect
great
blend.
Overlanding one where these guys almost died twice. But
Yeah, that kind of
Father
stuff.
Dave needs a good YouTuber and Insta Reel channel.
Yeah.
Master Father Dave.
I think that I do a lot of YouTube.
There's a lot of good resources
We
for.
should link to Carrie Warner's YouTube channel so people can find
I'll
it.
watch it after this.
Okay.
I do have a long-term review
Okay.
of my Kuat bike rack on my roof.
Right.
It is great, but I almost lost a finger in it the other day.
Oh, what happened?
What I have noted, what I've noticed putting my mountain bike up there, because like right now my bike rack's off the back,
Mhm.
which is why I wanted just as a, I need to get my car washed while that's off.
Right.
But mounting my mountain bike, I keep getting my fingers are right around the rotor when I'm
Okay.
putting it up, and then it'll rotate when I'm trying to lock it in.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I lost my thumbnail on Sunday.
Oh, because if it catches the edge of it, it would
And then it
slice
gets
your
pulled.
thumbnail right off, wouldn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Oh,
So I just had to learn how to redo it because the wheelbase is just a little long at first. So you got to reposition it for a second.
okay.
It's very nice and easy. But yeah,
Well, I am jealous of the piston.
it's so
arm.
easy. Especially with it up there, I just hit the little button.
Yeah.
And they sent Blake a dog collar.
Did they
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, they sent him an Atlas one because they were the shop dogs.
Nice.
So-
I will give a shout out to Kuat for just being Kuat.
Being cool.
But I've been pretty close with Lee now, our sales guy. And like Jess's car, I just found out recently that they only do the hitches stock an inch and a quarter. And I didn't want an adapter, so Lee was able to switch our back order, which
Really?
will show up in the next few weeks for a new
Nice.
car.
Nice.
So it didn't no hassle.
No hassle.
So easy. Yeah, customer service is probably the best.
I will say this. Kuat was one of the first tray racks that I had, and I had an issue with it. I think I've told the story before, but talking to them is easy. They're just so cool and easy to talk to.
So
Well,
cool. Yeah.
I also need some suggestions on where the summer of Jess should go.
Oh, okay. So we're
She got
soliciting.
a new car, new bike rack, and a rooftop tent.
Yeah,
We are soliciting
we are.
listener input
Yes.
for Jess events.
Yes.
Okay. So
There's no restrictions.
what kind of things are you want? You want bike related things, correct? Not running.
Well, I would do both.
Okay. It just got worse. What are the parameters? What are you looking for?
I would like a working toilet and air conditioning.
Okay, working
But
toilet.
like not in the same room. Like
Back
a
on
bathroom.
Airbnb.
And no. So what about distance? How far?
The furthest one I'm going to is 8 hours away
New York.
in upstate New York.
What's that?
Rooted Mountain Bike
Oh,
Festival.
that's right. Yes.
And it's a women's only mountain bike festival.
Nice. You gonna cover that for GTD?
I am. They sent me a media spot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
That's why I told her she wanted a podcast, and I'm like, you better talk in the microphone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I need
Or
some.
you got to keep up that media spot for stuff.
Yeah. But I would like to do some events this summer. And I will have a new car, so I'm okay with driving.
So Grusk, we're gonna do Grusk.
Hopefully doing Grosk.
Hopefully doing Grusk. That's your July. You looking for something like every week? Or are you looking for something like every couple weeks?
Well, Joey gets really busy during the summer.
Okay.
So it's easier if I stay busy too.
Okay. So we are soliciting mountain bike events,
Doesn't matter.
gravel events. You don't want to do a road event at all.
No.
No, stay away from that.
I don't mind like century rides and stuff.
Okay.
We haven't done one of those in 8 years.
Yeah.
There was a guy at fish camp. We were talking. He found out I rode, and he was like, "I'm a roadie," and he's an older gentleman.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Yeah, sometimes I'm a roadie too." And he's like, gave me like a weird look. He's like, "You don't really look like a roadie. You're kind of he's like, you're kind of burly."
Oh.
Hey, you look like more like a gravel or mountain biker. I'm like, all right,
Oh,
buddy.
body shaving, old man.
That is body shaming.
It didn't bother me, but I was like, oh, that was long hair days, not short hair. Trim
Yeah.
beard, new glasses, Joey.
So Joey's flipped up.
So the roadie scene is probably not good for.
I think no.
Roadies are kind of
We
toadies.
just I'm not
No.
going in for like a cat race or something.
No.
Like,
What
heck's a
he's
cat
saying
race?
is,
Oh.
if you're looking to like Summer of Jess,
Do
kind
not
of
go to a roadie event.
So the gravel events, you're going to have good community. I'm going to be blunt. I think the community that you'll find at a road event is not going to be similar to what or what you're really looking for.
I like doing the things like Tour de Talbot was fun. Clean Rivers was fun in Talbot.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, I'm over paying people to ride roads like that.
Well, But if the money goes to a good cause, then I guess maybe it's a little.
I got kicked out of 6 Pillars, and now that was my money went to the school system.
Why did you get kicked out?
No, it doesn't go to the school system. It goes to Character Strong, which is in the school system.
Well, I was banned.
You are banned from 6 Pillars?
Yeah. I want to see if I can find it.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, me and Dan.
Why?
It was
this
just a money thing. They were kind of a-holes about it.
So they were looking for.
I think times have changed in the past 15 years, Joey.
I don't know. Maybe we should save the Joey banning from a bike event for a future episode. What do you? Okay.
Well, my last message just said, "Hey Joey," on June 25th, 2013. They were like trying to hunt money down, but they cashed my check. Anyway,
it doesn't matter.
I have an email.
What are the dates? You got to throw some date parameters out because
last day of teaching is May 14th.
Yes.
June 14th. Sorry.
June 14th. So anything sort of like that third week in June, forward until second week in June, forward to the second week in August, roughly.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got all of July, half of August, and half of June, all of July, half of August. Looking for banging events to go gravel, mountain bike, whatever. Female focused would be, doesn't matter.
As long as they have air conditioning.
Air conditioning
Because it
and
gets hot in the summer.
real bathroom.
Yes. I don't want a porta potty
Okay.
for a weekend.
Well, what is considered a real bathroom nowadays?
I don't know.
Like a flushable toilet, a composting
A
toilet.
flushable toilet would be nice. Thank you.
Flushable porcelain toilet.
What if
Is
the
what
porta
you're
potty had a flushable toilet?
I would love to see a porta potty with porcelain in it. That would be super cool. I bet you could start that. You could start that as like a market. Porcelain porta potties.
You take it to Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
Sharks. We're hard to talk about poop. Okay, you guys want to do this or that? This or that?
Jess should go up
Yes.
to Lewisburg
Yeah.
for a
What are
week.
you going to do with Lewisburg?
You can go ride Bald Eagle and part of the unpaved course, and
Well, you're looking for like the camaraderie of.
I mean,
the
if there's
event.
camaraderie with,
Maybe you should put together like a female group to go do a thing.
you go up to Rachel's for a couple days. Rachel Sage.
Yeah.
She
or
lives
something
like in
that.
Rothrock now.
Make your own event.
It's called
I like
Hi
when
Friend.
they give me a t-shirt.
Oh, you know what we haven't talked about? Alex and Chris are doing a
Open house.
for their Airbnb.
Base Camp Frederick.
Base
Yeah.
Camp Frederick.
Yeah, we could go to that.
I've thought
I have the ride in the morning.
that's the Saturday the 3rd.
Winter
Yeah.
sliding in the 3rd.
Check that out. I might actually be interested in going up for that if somebody goes up for that. I don't want to go up there by myself, but
We'll check
pretty
out
cool.
to see. We'll check to see if they have flushing toilets.
That'll
And you
be
can
the
go
first
stay
thing.
at Base Camp Frederick for a couple days.
That's
My
it.
friend Snowy and
Yes.
Pacha.
I bet you could babysit like the dog
Snowy?
and the cat both and take care of them. Okay, this or that. First one up. Little Debbie or Hostess? Jess?
Hostess.
Hostess, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, which Hostess product is
Like
your...
a ding dong. Like I love ding dongs.
Okay.
That's what they're called.
That is what they're called. That is what they're called.
Lizzie's.
So, Little Debbie for me, either the oatmeal cream pie or not the big ones. Have you seen the big oatmeal cream pies? Not the big ones, the little ones. Or the Swiss cake roll, Joey.
What do you like more?
Swiss cake rolls, probably. Swiss cake rolls. Your choice?
Little Debbie, the fudge rounds.
Fudge
They
rounds.
take me back to T-ball.
Fudge rounds. That's like
1994.
it's got like 2 cake pieces and then like
Well,
fudgy
fudge
stuff
it
in
and the little squiggly lines on top.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I sell those little bastards at
My
CVS
friend
and
Kelly-
Weiss by the shop now.
And they're really cheap too.
Oh,
you used
yeah.
to be able to get Little Debbie's the
the whole box for like $1.
yeah, not anymore though. Yes,
My friend Kelly eats the oatmeal cream pies on bike rides.
they're delicious.
Yeah, you just chuck them in your bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're compact. They're easy.
And I like the cosmic brownies. That's elementary school memories for Joey.
Ugh.
No, because
I
I,
don't
used to
like-
get the peanuts and I used to pull them off. No, I love the peanut ones.
No, the they have that weird waxy chocolate coating
Yeah,
on
that's
some of them.
yeah. No, that,
Oh no, that's
no, that's good. No,
But I guess it is the same thing on a Swiss cake roll, isn't it?
yeah.
Huh? Maybe it's just different. I don't know. Okay. Second this to that. Slim Jim or Jack Links?
Slim Jim.
Step into a Slim Jim.
I don't remember even having a Slim Jim
Really?
in like the past 10 years. Yeah,
just
I don't
picked it.
remember.
Well, it was
I
the
just
first
picked
one.
it because I know the name more than the other one.
I used to love the Slim Jim. You talk about going back to like your youth. Slim Jims and the Slim Jim beef jerkies. That takes me back to my youth. That was a big deal. Joey, which one do you like?
I used to get like 50 Slim Jims in a can for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
That wasn't my Christmas present, but it's tough because Jack Links is good. I remember when I was a kid. I think it was Jack Links, but before Lusby was as big as it was, I used to go.
Lusby's big now.
Oh yeah, it used
Okay.
to just be Sunoco all the way at the other side, and then Lusby Liquors,
That's it.
and then Texaco.
And frying pan.
Yeah, that was it.
That's it.
And I used to go to Lusby Liquors, like when I was like 7, 8, 9, and I'd walk in with like $1. But I used to give me, and I would get a Jack Links or a Slim Jim. I think I like Slim Jim a little bit more. Those are just.
I don't know what it is.
I used to go buy.
I'm scared to know for anybody.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know what's in the Slim
I feel like
Jim.
Jack Links is a little bit more natural.
Okay.
I love making beef jerky.
Love the Slim.
Maybe I'll
Jims.
bring back beef jerky this year for Joey, but
the beef sticks when you would squeeze them and like
all the oil.
the oil would
Oh,
come
yeah.
oozing out. Ugh.
But man, they've gotten expensive, all of it.
All of it has. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't afford any of that stuff
But
anymore.
I do like a Wawa stop with a glizzy and a Slim Jim.
A what?
A short little Slim Jim. The glizzies.
You just wanted to get the term glizzy.
No,
in.
but I usually get a
What's a glizzy?
glizzy's a hot dog.
Hot dog.
A Wawa glizzy.
Wawa
A
glizzy.
Slim Jim. And a coffee.
We were talking about this before the show. I had never heard the term glizzy to referring to a hot dog.
Me neither.
I had never heard
And
that.
then Joey comes home calling everything glizzies, and I was like, "What is he talking about?"
Okay. Next one. Uncrustable or homemade? Ooh.
Uncrustable or homemade?
Mhm.
Well, if somebody's gonna make it, I'll eat it either one.
Okay.
But the thing I like about Uncrustables is that you don't have to make it.
I like the fact that they're frozen and they're in their own little thing, and you put them in your jersey pocket, and then they thaw themselves out, and then they're delicious. And if they happen to still be a little frozen, that's okay too.
I like 'em a
because
little
I
that's
like them
delicious.
frozen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like about it, and I also like that there's no crust.
You just let it
I'm
go.
a child. I'm a child. I don't like the crust. What can I say? I don't like the crust. I don't cut.
You're
the
a
crust
grown
off.
adult. You can eat what you want.
Yeah. But you could make homemade uncrustable.
My friend does that,
style.
Oh,
yeah.
I have the machine here, but I haven't used it yet.
But that would be that's a huge waste of food, though, isn't it?
He has 2
Because
dongers.
Well, I think it's cheaper. I think it's cheaper to buy like a loaf of bread.
Oh yeah, it's way
And-
more cost effective.
yeah.
You're buying the convenience.
Yeah.
okay,
Like a Wawa glizzy, it's already done.
Isn't it 222?
That's Costco. No, I think Wawa's 222. Costco.
222. That's how I like tell people my class number. I'm like, it's 222, the price of a hot dog at Wawa.
is that how much a Wawa hot dog is? $2.22.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and then they have a
All
jumbo.
kinds of stuff that I eat.
Costco's is like $1.50 and
Uncrustables or homemade for you?
homemade.
Homemade. We're homemade across the board.
No, I'm Uncrustable.
Oh, that's right. Uncrustables.
Yeah.
Uncrustables.
Homemade, a little crunchy, maybe a little bit of fluff, and then some jelly.
Oh, ooh, put one piece of banana in the middle.
No, you lost me a banana.
Yeah. Oh, you don't
I
need
love
banana. That's right. you
peanut
don't
butter
banana.
fluff.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, crunchy peanut butter with fluff.
Fluffernutter.
Yeah, and me and Wes used to ride a lot with those.
I keep a marshmallow in
Man, I
mine.
need to get that going again.
Yeah, that is good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we should go to Moe's. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Can't do that. Jessica, this is the most important of all the this or that's. The most important of all of this or that's. Soft serve or hand dipped ice cream?
Does hand dipped mean like ice cream, like in a scooped?
Like Hershey's.
If I'm doing soft serve, I like twist and dipped in the chocolate, like
Mm.
magic stuff. But if I'm doing,
Now I want to go to Rita's.
yeah, I like Rita's. I don't know. I'll probably go soft serve.
Soft serve?
Yeah.
I'm soft serve all day long. All day long. Because I don't like all of the crazy flavors. I am my go-to? is a black and white milkshake. You know what a black and white milkshake is? It's vanilla soft serve, chocolate syrup, and whipped cream. Blend all of that together into a very light chocolate, delicious milkshake. So I judge.
Where does one get that around here?
You can get them anywhere.
McDonald's?
But you have no, not there. You have
Rita's?
to if you have no.
You have
Burger
to,
King? 'Cause
these
you're
are
striking
all
out here.
Places close.
Yeah.
So I can go down
They
to
are, but not here.
Island Cone. They know what it is.
Have
And
you
I
been
went-
there yet?
Island Cone. I went to the new place, Burr,
Yeah.
and
Was it cold? You got to give them some time to settle in.
I got to give them.
Don't Google them yet.
because I
What
asked
about Coney Island?
Coney Island. That's
yeah,
it.
not
Yes.
Island Cone.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is.
Oh, God.
So they know what it is, and you can go there and ask for a black and white, and they're like, "Yep, they got it." But I judge the caliber of an ice cream place by when you ask that question, they better know the answer, or in my opinion, they don't know their ice cream. So soft
you
serve.
need a hand dipped glizzy.
But Burr, we went in there the other day because they have Dole Whip. So if you are
Disney fan.
have a lactose issue, they have oat milk ice cream, and they also have the Dole Whip.
What's Dole Whip?
Dole Whip is the pineapple, whipped pineapple ice kind of stuff. It's very good.
It's very popular at Disney, Joey.
Yeah, it's very good.
Never been, never will go.
Very good. Very good. Well, don't go to Disney, but you can go get a Dole Whip now. You don't
We're
have
going
to
to
go to
Disney. I don't know when though.
So, what do you like?
I actually like hand dipped. As much as I love soft serve,
Mm-hmm.
like a good old Moose Tracks, or
You like the flavor.
I like mint chocolate chip.
Flavor.
Oh
Yeah, I
man,
get
they. What was that place in Lusby?
Oh, I don't remember.
Donut Connection. They used to have the mint Moose Tracks.
Oh, that's right, because they had ice
At
cream.
Hershey's.
too. Yes.
God, rest in
Yes.
peace. I love that place.
Now I want ice cream.
Mint Moose Tracks. I used to get it like by the big jugs and take it home.
Oh, yummy.
I ate so much of it, but now I might as well just eat it on the toilet. Good golly, that like affects me so quickly.
Milkshake gets me too, because it's like double milk.
Just got that chocolate milk, and I started drinking it. I was like, "This is so good," but I thought it was lactose free. Oh my!
To be fair, it has a picture of a cow on it.
Yeah, but man, that messed my stomach up each time. It took
Almond
me.
milk has a picture of an almond on it.
Yeah.
All righty. You guys got anything else before we shut it down? Blake's telling us.
Blake's just finished.
Blake is telling us it's time for Jess to go to bed. She's yawning and Blake is whining. So let's shut this thing down. Thanks everybody for listening to this episode of Mid-Atlantic Gravel Travel and Dirt. If you've enjoyed the podcast, maybe consider joining our friends over on Patreon. We appreciate all the support that everybody sends our way to keep this podcast going. Joey, how can folks get in touch with us?
Dog's up on the table, basically.
Dog's on the table.
We're at graveltraveldirt.com, and our Instagram handle's at MidAtlanticGTD.
Mid-Atlantic Gravel Travel and Dirt is recorded this week from right here in Blake's kitchen. Thanks for riding along. Until next time, do good, be nice, go slow, respect others.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Sorry, it scared me when Blake was on the table.
That was crazy. I've never seen him do that.